Alright, this was also from cylinder 2, but you can see there is some compression. You can actually press that spring, and this is, I believe, the bad one. There is no compression at all. So, bad one from cylinder 2. There, that's the bad one. This is potentially a good one. I'm probably going to clean the stuff out of all of them if I can. Okay, so to get it apart, you just put something in there, and then you slowly lift up on the top, and you sort of wiggle it, and then you get this. So I'm going to clean this out and see if we can get it back to being springy. Alright, so I've been cleaning this up with WD-40. It's actually cleaning up pretty well. Just been like sort of spraying it in there, trying to clean stuff out. Probably start cleaning out that front stuff too. In there. I'm going to take the gasket off here. Metal one seemed to sort of scratch it a bit, so I'm doing the rest of the plastic one. Okay, so I'm going to try and show you some lifters. This is a bad lifter. It's hardly moving at all. And I'm going to show you a good lifter. Sort of, it's once you clean it, that's what happens. I went through and cleaned them with WD-40 and Q-tips. So I will try and show one of those in this video, but there are 8 total that you have to clean, and so I'm not going to show all of that because that's a lot of footage. So yeah, Q-tips, WD-40. Oh, and when you put the multi-air back together, you will need some red RTV. You'll see that I scraped some off. But yeah, you'll need to seal that up. You don't want to put too much on. And then I put some on, and then I lightly cranked it down, but not fully. Let it cure for a day, but I probably didn't need to. I just happened to be busy doing other things. And then once I was done with that, I fully cranked down the rest of it. So I think that's about it. But yeah, so you're going to want to align the 2 holes in the hydraulic lifter, and then that is what allows you to actually pull the bottom of it off. So you can't pull the bottom of it off until you get the screwdriver through the hole on the outside of the hydraulic lifter, and then the rotating cylinder on the inside. And it is a little irritating to align them, but you basically have to twist the bottom around a bit, and then you will get them to align. Also, I decided to drop my oil pan because it was essentially dirty oil that caused this problem. So I thought maybe there was some sludge buildup, but when I dropped the oil pan and looked in the oil pan and both into the engine, it looked clean to me. So not 100% sure how the dirty oil got in there, but cleaned it out and it was fine. Okay. I literally changed this oil like a week or 2 ago. So I don't know why it would be this dirty. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I dropped the oil pan to see if there was maybe a sludge buildup that was getting into the multi-air unit, but I mean, this looks pretty clean. There's definitely not a sludge buildup, so I really don't know what's causing that multi-air unit to get so dirty. Okay, so honestly, the bottom of the engine looks good too. I don't see sludge buildup anywhere. So, oil screen, I mean, that looks pretty clean. The only thing I did notice was these sort of scratches in here. I have no idea what those would be from. I don't know if they're there from the factory or if there was something loose at one point and it's out now. I'm going to get this cleaned up and then put the oil pan back on. Okay, so after all that work, I put the multi-air unit back in the car, and I had to crank it quite a few times. I'll leave a forum link in the description, but basically it's a common issue with these once they're devoid of oil in those multi-airs. You sort of have to prime the engine, so I'll leave that forum post, but basically hook up a system to keep your battery charged because you're going to be cranking quite a bit and you will drain the battery. So I hooked up a bench power supply to it and kept it charged up to 14 something volts and cranked on it for about 5 seconds, let the starter cool for 30 seconds, and then after about 10-15 minutes, it started right up. And I should probably also add that I am about 3 weeks after cleaning the multi-air unit and putting it back in, and everything is running great. Haven't had any issues. So this method works as long as all your solenoids are in fact electrically functional, which you can do with the testing using Alpha OBD or potentially any other advanced computer scanner.